Hey everybody, I am really excited because today I'm doing a collaboration video.
Hey!
Her name is Angie. Well, she goes by Angie. And she's not here right now. She wasn't able to make it this morning, but she'll be here in the afternoon. But because I want to get ready for church, I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup now. So that way my part will be done. And then when Angie gets here, you guys will be able to see hers. Now mine's going to be a simplified, maybe a quick getting ready for Valentine's Day. And as you can see, I've got the rest of my face done, my foundation and everything else, and I did my eyebrows. And so all I need to do now is the eyeshadow, which is the main thing that I wanted to show you guys. And Angie's amazing, so I'm excited for you guys to see her and what she does. This is my first time also doing a 3-camera recording, so I'm excited to give it a shot so that way you guys can have different angles, and I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm gonna do this real fast. I don't have a lot of time, about 10 minutes, so this will be a real testament of how quickly we can do this, right? So I'm gonna start with eyeshadow primer. Especially if you get asked out on a last minute date or you come home from work and you were super tired, so you had to take a quick shower and then get everything ready. The kids are all downstairs. David's doing me a favor so that way they're not up here making crazy noise. I'm gonna go a little bit more with the reddish type theme. Some of you may want purple. I'm gonna go with this beigeish and slightly orange colors. I'm gonna do that as my transition. And I'm not actually gonna do a lot of color.
Dang copyright. Make it so I can't enjoy anything.
That's why I stopped, I didn't keep going.
It's almost time.
I know.
Okay. I was like, I better hurry. And then I gotta get Dante ready still. Well, anyways, like I was saying, I gotta get Dante changed.
So you can see a little bit of color there. I'm gonna do a little bit of the bright red, this one, with just a little bit of this dark red for the corner. Come back with my other brush. It is kind of nice to have all these angles because then you'll be able to see it from the different sides. This camera getting this side and that camera's going to get this side. The great thing is, even though I edited just a few parts out, I promise I wasn't doing extra makeup or extra eyeshadow there. It was just because David came and was talking. Ooh, see, there's a mistake. It's okay, it happens. If you have your paper towel or anything, lightly take it off. And I can fix it in a bit, especially when I put the highlight there. Alright, try and blend this a little bit. One thing about this particular eyeshadow, it's not the best at blending. It's not terrible, but it is a little bit more difficult to blend with this one. Now I do have some makeup wipes here and it looks like that was just a little bit too much, so to just take off with a paper towel. So I'm going to go in with a little help. And then once that dries in a second, I don't want it to blob on for my foundation. The one thing I'm still missing is a small brush for the bottom down here. But I have this one, which is probably more used for eyebrows. It says it's an angled liner, so that works just fine, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put this underneath. Since I haven't used this one yet, go ahead and blend that out a little. I'm actually going to use a gold liquid liner on top of the black. I'm gonna leave that so you can see it a little bit better. I'm gonna use this goldish one, which is a little bit more neutral, but still shimmery. Use the same one for right up here. I was hoping not to get any falling down here, but I did. That's okay. This is why doing your eyeshadow first before doing the foundation is usually a good thing. I'm gonna go with the black last. I'm gonna get my gold eyeliner. Make it just a little bit higher than I typically would. I am going to come back and do a very thin black one underneath.
I was trying to get out of the camera and I was like, oh dang, I'm still in it.
While that's dry, I'm gonna go back into my cheeks since I had to take some of that off. It's because I am more fair complected, and where it's still winter here in Idaho, I like to be able to, like, my cheeks are rosy. And then I'm gonna get my Anastasia highlighter palette, and I'm gonna go with the pink heart today. Just a little bit. I'm not a big fan of lots and lots of highlight, but especially at night it'll look really nice. Now, for me, it's just about to be 12, so I gotta go to church here in just a few minutes. This ended up going a lot higher than I wanted it to. Didn't dry quite as well. So I'm gonna come back with my hard condensed brush for this corner. Make sure I don't lose that red right there. There we go. Okay, now go back over with black. There we go. So now you've got a hint of the gold and you've got the black underneath. Now mascara to finish it off. Now Angie does a great job with putting on false eyelashes, so that'll be really great for you guys to see, and she looks really great with them too. I do like the idea of false lashes. Like I've mentioned before, I still don't have my contacts, so that's the one or the main thing that is holding me back. It's because I don't want my lashes getting, or I don't want them to be hitting the glasses and then making it so that maybe they like fall off, and it could be that that's just a glue issue, but I also want to feel comfortable without feeling like my eyes are somewhat hindered. So as you guys notice, this is real time, and it didn't take me very long at all to do this look. With the foundation and everything else, add maybe another 5 minutes. And that way you guys can get ready in less than 30. At least makeup wise. This mascara, if you like it, is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and it came in one of my Allure beauty boxes. It is a full-size mascara, which is great. What I don't like about it is that it's quite clumpy in my opinion. I don't know if that's just the brush or if it's the consistency of the mascara itself, the formula, but I feel like it's a good in-betweener in regards to if it's a wet formula or a dry formula. I feel like it's in between, maybe slightly more dry, just a little bit. So if you like that slightly clumpy look, this would be a perfect fit. I tend to really like the clean lashes look. Now I don't always do my lower lashes, but if you wanted to do them, I'm going to do them. Sometimes I also like to do the eyeliner on my, right here on the lower portion, and sometimes I'll even go in and do it on top underneath. I actually used to do that all the time when I was younger, and I really liked it. So I'm gonna use my Tarte lipstick, and I don't know what color it is anymore. It's starting to fade, so. I am just, oh yeah, I'm out of time. So, this being the last step, the only thing I wish I had was an actual lip liner. And you guys have seen me use sometimes other liquid lipsticks as my liner. Today, just because of time purposes, I'm going to leave it as is. If you have a lip liner, I think that would be best. I have lots of little cracks that if I'm eating anything that's slightly oily, it'll make my lipstick go all over the place. So this is the look. It, like, again, it's simple and it's just a slightly nighttime look, just because of the little bits of glitter, but this is totally a daytime look too. So since David and I went on a day date yesterday, this would have been perfect as well, because it's just kind of there. So hope you guys like it. I can't wait for Angie to be here in the afternoon and to record that part of it. And then I'll put these two together so you guys can choose between a simplified look or a more glitzy look, depending on how much time you have and what kind of look you're really going for. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I appreciate all of your support and your time watching these. Have a great one. Bye.